Hello, 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 everybody.
You can't do that here.
Ow. Hurt my finger. Ow. Actually did burn my finger. That was not terribly good. I don't remember why these are in my inventory. I think I had a rush out of last game. What am I doing with you?
Welcome.
Hypothetically, at level 50, they could be good. Probably not. Hello, the MP catcher. Did I try the druid? Yes, I did. Lots of people want me to play druid. I mean, I played him. I played him for a bit. Oh my god. I just realized I forgot to get the 5% bonus permanent mana. God damn it.
Here we are.
Oops.
Sir, I look show them your strength.
Oh, Stephens.
Now we test your mettle. Rise, warriors of Namahu. Ladder up!
Is he healing?
Simple enough.
Namahu smiles upon
Was healing.
strength.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know it was going for a while, Stephens. They're unfortunately just friends. And, yeah.
Face the guardians of the forest. Come!
I think Mercenary feels better, but like...
The forest smiles upon your bravery.
I would say Druid feels better, but it's still not particularly great. Cause like, Mercenary gets some of his stuff buffed up to not feel miserable, but then so did other classes, and Mercenary felt really bad. So Mercenary went from this skill tree doesn't make sense, nothing makes sense, to, yeah, maybe it makes sense if you squint real hard.
This'll stop him.
Pasaleo smiles upon your fluidity.
The ancestors see you. You are welcome in our halls of the dead.
Yeah, because, like, if you guys have ever played... I mean, that's exactly it, champ. Like, memes aside, that's exactly it. If you guys,
I'll see you soon.
if you guys have ever played Mercenary, you would know that, like, for other classes, you're always thinking to yourself, man, I want to get that node. Man, I want to get that node. Man, I want to get that node. Like, at no point do you ever think, like, I've done enough. Like, you're always thinking, like, I gotta get that, I gotta get that, I gotta get that, I gotta get that, I gotta get that. But when it comes to Mercenary, you're always thinking, damn, what can I put my points into? Everything here sucks. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, in a literal sense, yes, that's, yeah, champ. Like, that's exactly what it feels like. It's just like, it's just, so when you play other classes, right? When you play other classes, you generally like putting points in your tree. And then when you play this class, you don't like putting points in your tree. You're just sitting there like, shit, 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 shit. Because everything you do, everything you look at is shit. Well, it's not even that. It's more so the problem is that, like,
Need something? I've forged a few.
so I'm like looking at my rings right now.
Find a use. Survive.
The problem is that when you look at other classes like Warrior, you generally always have nodes that are like perfectly synergistic and are exactly what you want. And you're like, damn, I really want to get that one. Damn, I really want to get that one. Damn, I really want to get that one.
Welcome. Let's equip you for the journey.
Playing Mercenary. Often just feels like a series of, well, and okay.
That will fell many an enemy. survive.
How far damage-wise off we can make that happen? Yeah, now we can make it happen. You might be able to pull this one off.
What can I do for you?
Not a good idea.
So I would say the problem with what you're explaining, the MP catcher, is that minion builds kind of suck because the minions are way too good in the early game, but start getting outscaled because it seems the devs balance them for early game. I was kind of hoping for better. So what you're doing, probably, if I had to guess, is you're trying to go in on this minion thing. No, I'm talking wolf, specifically. The problem is, by trying to go in on the wolf thing... by trying to go in on the wolf thing, you're trying to buff up the damage, but the problem is wolf base damage is so utterly miserable that even if you doubled it, tripled it, quadrupled it, it would still not get anywhere.
All stop!
And there's not really a whole lot you can do about that because, again, it's just a problem of base damage.
This is as close as we can get.
As you wish. Here we are. This island looks nice. Beautiful. Fine.
Whack! Beast!
Nice shot.
Oh, Scragger. Oh, well, I mean, if I played Werewolf, so I would say the only problem with the minion nodes...
May I have this dot?
The only problem with the minion node, or sorry, not minions, the werewolf nodes, is they seem to have designed a lot of them for bear. And if you're not playing bear, if you're not playing bear, a lot of those energy shield armor nodes are just really bad. And due to that, it can often feel like you can't really get any survivability on Werewolf Druid, which I suspect you might be feeling. I normally don't go too far into those, Scragger.
Simple enough.
I wouldn't say it's that Werewolf Druid is undercooked. Why am I so slow? I would say it's more so that the survivability, specifically the survivability of Werewolf Druid was made super low. Because here, if I go look around to explain to you guys, look like here, defends 100% armor while not in low energy shield. Well, it's obviously best for Bear, who can use Scarred Faith. Scarred Faith is only really good at Bear, who gets the free armor. Okay, then you got some weird janky things where it wants you to life regen to restore your energy shield, but that seems odd. The only really good node is over here, Spiral of Depression. This one over here is also odd because it gives you faster start of energy shield reserve, right? But that doesn't affect Scarred Faith or Zealot's Oath. This one allows you to affect the recharge rate, but this turns off the recharge rate, and this one turns off the recharge rate. Okay, so then you decide to go down here to get survivability, but that one's like very low. I don't know why this node is so low. This should be like 12, maybe even 15%. Then this one is more energy shield recharge rate, which doesn't work with either of the ways to keep yourself alive. Then this one doesn't give you more armor or energy shield, but just gives you armor applies to elemental damage and faster start of energy shield recharge, which doesn't work. So that might work, but this one is just excess life recovery from regeneration. Regeneration. That doesn't affect life leech, only life regeneration. So even if that was true though, and that's what they want you to do, then we're running into the problem even if they want you to regenerate and all that stuff, then we're running into the problem where we've got all these recharge rate that doesn't affect this one and doesn't affect this one. So even if that's what you're supposed to do for survivability, half of them don't work. Now you might then argue that, okay, but if you go with armor energy shield, that's good baseline. With the new support, you can make your armor energy shield really good, but you can't do that either. See, the armor energy shield, the armor energy shield support gem doesn't make armor energy shield good. It just makes it playable. So you go from potentially, well, I would say evasion armor is probably straight up the worst defense. I would say that's true. But they have really good notables, really good support gems, really good playstyles, right? So that leaves energy shield armor as the second worst.
Just had to open my bloody mouth, didn't I?
What?
I'll never look at a shark the same way again.
I guess we're doing a Sharknado thing.
Someone.
Okay, so I don't like that argument either. Because if your argument is that once you're done with the campaign, and you get into maps, and you start getting uniques, then armor energy shield can start being good. Even if it was, and I don't think it is, but even if that did track, I don't think going the entire campaign with a shitty defensive thing, although to be fair, the wolves do just keep you alive all campaign anyway, so it's not really a big deal, right?
More destruction. These folks sure picked the wrong place to settle.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely my problem. You can't tell people, go the entire campaign with a shitty defensive thing. But again, to be fair, I do think that wolves just keep you alive anyway and bear his defense anyway. So they did kind of think of it from that perspective. But, okay, so the wolves start being squishy because you're not actually doing a minion build. Now you need to actually start putting points into defense. So not only do the armor energy shield nodes suffer from being weaker, because each of these little individual nodes gives you 12/12 instead of, what does armor give? 15. So despite you starting, I think, with 65% armor and energy shield on your items, so technically you have more. Problem is, that gap's just going to keep going down and keep going down as we get more passive skills. I'm not sure why they did that, but that's what they did do.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Yeah, that's the issue. So then we introduce melee characters. And the melee characters, right? So the melee characters, they need to back away to regenerate it. So they give them 2 different ways to regenerate. Now in this problem, in this situation, the problem is that
Not a good idea.
the way to regenerate it from melee is given turn off your recharge rate, but recharge rate makes up wait, did I get 1 or 2? Wait, I literally still haven't done my ascendancy. Oh, it's funny. I should get on that one day. So, well, let's say you have 3. You have 3 ways to do it. The first is the recharge rate. Okay. Doesn't work. Second way is to turn off your recharge rate, turning all those passives, all those notables to worthless. Okay. Not a great idea, but sure, developers. Now, the second way also turns it to worthless.
Can't do that here.
Oh, spicy noodles. So, The first way relies on life regen, which is not a very good stat, frankly. And I suppose the argument is you have life regen, then you have the support that gives you armor whenever you get hit. So you run up and tank enemies, which gives you more armor. So then you compensate for having lower armor. Okay, but now what we've effectively done, we go strength, intelligence, so we now have lower health. Then we make up for that lower health by having energy shield. Okay, but now our armor is useless because of the armor mechanics. But now we make our armor worthwhile off of support, so now we're down a support. But now that extra health only survives for one attack not really being that much. So actually, you have to reasonably get these life regen nodes. So you get these life regen nodes, and you get that keystone to regenerate your life. So maybe, I'll admit, maybe in the late game, we end up in a situation where that build will end up having maybe 6,000, 7,000. I'd have to look at the numbers, HP. So more effective HP than a pure strength build, right? But now, here's where it gets bad. Instead of being able to dunk all your points into life, instead of being able to dunk all your points into armor, instead of being able to dunk all your points into things like armor applies to elemental shield, now you're putting it into making your armor and health and life regen equal out to what a normal player would get. Just for playing the game. Well,
She'll have to do more than sing if she wants to lure me in.
I mean, so now you're arguing, champ, that you need to get one support, a second support, use it on cooldown, start your energy shield. Which, by the way, if you now are using that support to start your energy shield, you're now making all those start energy shield nodes worthless. Like, what I'm saying is, when I play armor, I'm not saying armor is strong, but at the very least, it feels like all the armor nodes are synergizing into each other, right? I feel like I'm generally, each time I get an armor node, I'm making my armor worth more. I'm making it better. Again, you can say that I'm not making it good enough, but at the very least, from like a design perspective, this is trekking.
All in a day's work.
Really hope that's not better. Motherfucker. Man, I hadn't gotten a crossbow upgrade in so long. I thought, okay, I'll take this one. I suppose it doesn't have plus projectile skill, but yeah, I mean, this one's obviously better for now. Scaly old freak. Well, how do you know he's old, buddy? Okay, but that doesn't track either. If your argument is, we'll just AoE one-shot everything from range, feel free to inform me which AoE one-shot from range Werewolf has. Now again, I'm sure once we get all runes, items, etc., you'll be able to make a decently survivable Werewolf build, but such is the nature of a game like Path of Exile.
Freeze!
That it's only going to get easier as time goes on, because you're just gonna, like, old gear in Path of Exile is just stats. Frankly, most gear in Path of Exile is not that interesting. You can say the uniques are interesting, sure, but like the only stat I've gotten that I actually think like, wow, this stat is cool to have is the armor also applies to elemental shield stat.
One down. Who's next?
More life cost of a skill. I'd have to see that because I'm not entirely sure what that would even mean. Truth be told.
I shot.
I think that's such of a redo. Nobody wants accuracy rating late game, and now that melee is not affected by that as much, it's a pointless stat. But at the same time, every stat being good is boring. I think the problem is during the campaign you can't craft your gear enough, which they are working on, but that continues to make the campaign easier and easier, which is having its own problems. Then after you're done with the campaign,
Damn it!
that's when you start doing once you're done with the campaign, that's when you start doing the actual crafting and stuff. And then once you actually do all the crafting and stuff, then that's when you notice that basically every single piece of armor, you just want flat defense, percent defense. If it's a chest, maybe some spirit, resist, health, stats. That's it. And if you get one bad roll, then you just
Do come again.
if you get one bad roll, I think this is actually better than mine, funny enough.
Welcome. Here for a deal? Done. Impeccable offering.
Is that 6 stats? Yeah. Damn, so it would definitely actually be better once I upgraded it, huh? Although I guess you could say the projectile... Yeah, but just the raw damage increase is going to be too much. Well, the question is... Shit, I hadn't really intended to use even more runes, huh? Bah. Yeah, damage difference here is pretty palpable.
Not a good idea.
I just want to keep those items because, like, you find a bunch of shit in the
I
campaign.
think I can find a buyer for that.
So, like, yeah.
Fair enough. Do come again.
Yeah, I would say that's kind of the bigger issue. Is like, once you know all this stuff and you're like, oh man, it's not gambling because da 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 da. It's like, okay. I don't want to use my best iron rune on it. That's why last season crafting was obtainium for people. Because people like me, who hadn't memorized all the differences, between prefix, suffix, knowing which stats or where, being able to afford 20 divs to get an item. People like me could craft a good 10, 20 div weapon without much issue. Now they've since nerfed that, which is probably a good thing, that you can't just get a couple items and then craft a top tier weapon. That's like probably a good thing. But, yeah.
I'll break ya.
That's a lot of eggs. Think I ruffled her scales.
Yeah, and that was... I mean, Champ, comes into... Okay, so, like, let me ask you, chatters, right? Okay. So, do you prefer a system where you can craft your own gear, but there's really no point to buying? Or a system where you can't really craft gear, and so therefore you just buy everything?
Join them!
I've had just about enough of your screeching.
The sea will!
Freeze!
I'm stronger than the rest.
fetched. Look.
Man, I killed her before she used her abilities last time. That was funny. How long is she gonna be invulnerable for? My god. There we go. Yeesh. My character Moon Knight? Yeah. You're not.
Good day. Where to?
Full sail.
Did I not? No, I did everything
Land
needed.
ahoy.
Ahoy! We made it. Be wary here. The kinfolk are a bit crazy. Ah, I wanna know, eh?
Simple enough. Anything kinfolk want that bad, best left buried.
Ugh. Maybe I should play a different spec, chat. What do you think? Oh, I do like this spec, not gonna lie. Well, I think that's what they're trying to do with like the Vault Temple and shit, is let you craft gear by crafting. That's definitely what they were trying to do with Expedition, but frankly, Expedition is shit. I'm not really sure what happened. Like, do they actually think Expedition is real? Because, like, what the fuck? Dude, I feel like I'm going crazy because Moon Knight has been on the periphery, let's say, of Marvel for a while.
What are they planning to do with this?
Like, he was in,
Sorry, mate. That's the way it goes sometimes.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which was a pretty popular Marvel game for Xbox back in like the early, sorry, maybe late 2000s. And then he got put in Marvel Ultimate Alliance. They say no, not that though. Marvel Rivals, right? Not after Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So like I played him in Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Everyone's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" He's like, "He's Moon Knight." And then he was kind of in some memes, but nobody knew who he actually was. He just always looked like generic comic book guy. And now everybody knows who he is and memes him all the time.
Well, that's one down.
I haven't watched his show. Is it any good? Did you guys like it?
Walk right into this one.
Champion?
The new champion! I think the boss is just swinging away from you. So basically I froze him, which pauses animation, and then I walked to the other side. And once he unfroze, I was, well, on the other side. Honestly, I think this is what... I think that shotgun... I think shotgun being the way it is,
Stop them in their tracks.
werewolf just ends up being better, frankly.
The last time I tried to do a good deed.
Because okay, so I did blind beast. Is it just bug? There's like a plus on it, but I killed it, did I not? That's weird. But yeah, see, Druid, when he freezes the enemy, he just gets to kind of combo them. But, Mercenary, Shotgunner, when he freezes the enemies, not so much.
Feel like I'm being slow roasted here.
There's no way that I have to go Herald of Ice, is there? Doesn't it just AoE? But when I break frost, it already AoEs. So like I freeze enemies, right? But it already AoEs. Have they added an armor evasion? Have they added an armor evasion support yet that like makes them stronger?
You two mine?
Wait, is he just dead?
That's for getting in my way.
Oh. Huh. I didn't see that one coming. Got a little bit too much resist, don't I? Okay, so shard scavenger, energy efficiency, huh? So I guess we just do permafrost bolts reasonably. I'm just wondering, is there a way to get 10% quality from the tree? Only 5. I would need to get to 10% to hit a threshold. Is there any way I can get 5% more? Because if I could do that, that would actually help me a lot. But does anyone know if I could do that? Because at 5% I get half a projectile, that's no good. But at 10% I get +1 projectile. And then I could use that to help me out. But I can't think of a way to do it. Does corrupting... Can you get plus 5% quality? Boy, that would be expensive.
You're ugly. Stop them in their tracks.
Unique lineage? Is this the only build that uses Shard Scavenger, or can other builds do it? Oh. Well, it doesn't do me any good because I need to get 5% quality. If I get 10%, I hit the threshold, and then the 5% goes back to being useless again. You think they have a cap at 20% quality, then why would they have a node that gives 5% quality? Why would Gemling Legionnaire get more quality? That wouldn't make sense to me. Yeah, 20% would make literally no sense.
No one told me to bring a kid. Watch it! Go easy on that stuff.
Oh my god, bro, he's kicking my ass. I like try to dodge it. I don't understand even how to dodge it. Man, if I fight that dude on maps, if they bring that dude to maps, I don't know if he's actually on maps, but if they do, he's gonna kick my ass.
Ain't the boss of much now, are you?
Can everyone just teleport in this universe?
You must look for the last piece.
Like, is that a thing? Everyone just teleports around? They're all just teleporting around. What the fuck? Quality cap is 30? Okay, so how do I get 5? Oh, fuck, it's only Gemling Legionnaire, isn't it?
Welcome.
Okay, so I was looking at you. No. Okay, you. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like either of them.
What can I do for you? Let's dig.
Mostly because I just like that one too much. It's a little bit under leveled, but what are you gonna do?
Day.
Give me a modifier. Fire resist. Oh no, wait, I got thorns. Well, you know what, Chad?
What can
Damn
I
it.
do? Hail.
So this thing, you get deflect rating equal to evasion. So like they pushed deflect as the armor evasion thing, and let me tell you, Chad, it's complete horse trash. Do I have any supports I can improve? I got ricochet 2 on everything. Oh, I did get payload. I could try. Honestly, I don't think this is even a bad idea to still use grenades. I should be using them more often. Okay, let's see. Fragmentation rounds. Impale and nimble reload. That's no good. Permafrost. I mean, Ice Bite. I'm assuming Ice Bite only goes to 2. I'm honestly not sure why it does this, but whatever. Okay, so more elemental damage. Chain from terrain. Yep. Explosive grenade looks good. Shard scavenger. I do have more spirit, so I could finally use my spirit. But I'm not really sure on what. Cannibalism. Wasn't cannibalism 4% health? Am I going nuts? Okay, what am I doing here, chat? Okay, so let's at least get you to the quality threshold, Mr. Permafrost. That's why I did it earlier, by the way, in case you're wondering. No, I'm not stupid. Chat. Come on. Well, we don't need you anymore.
Welcome. Here for a deal.
Maybe I could try to turn this character into a rapid fire meme again. Although rapid fire is so bad. Did they add any way? Here's an actual question.
Do come again.
There's one dude who knows mercenaries better than me in the chat all the time. Incendiary shot. He got buffed to where he uses 15 heat to gain 100% more ignite magnitude, right? Okay, so... Well, you don't know mercenary specifically, champ, so don't get offended. There's just one dude who's like... He's like... Anyway. So... Here's my question. Is there anything that like, okay, so I'm using rapid fire, right? Okay, great. What can I do with that to like make incendiary shot better? Because like, okay, so incendiary shot got buffed. Instead of 30 heat, it's now 15 heat to gain 100% more ignite magnitude, right? What does that, like, can I make that do something? Like, great, I put down Giga Ignites. I can't kill bosses with it, though, right? So, like, what can I do with that information? They did buff enemy HP, so they live a bit longer. Okay. Hits from supported skills are considered crushing blows. Against ignited and fully broken armor. Heavily standing enemies which are ignited and fully broken armor with supported skills will permanently intimidate them. That's not too bad. Trigger fan the flames when hitting an ignited enemy with supported skill. Any enemy... Is that a spell? No, it's an attack. Okay. Fan the flames. Cause a fire explosion in a cone behind the target, dealing attack damage. Hitting an enemy with fan the flames spread that enemy's ignite to all enemies hit. Okay. That kind of works. This is all ignite synergy in the game. Okay. That's not good for me. Why do I give a shit about Fan the Flames 2? Is it the explosion radius? Fire explosion can ignite. Oh, this one's... Okay, that's where you get the spread. My mistake, chap. I'm a fool. Dude, I fucking love these noodles. But they're too spicy for me. But I keep eating them. That's spelled with merging tag. Attack AoE trigger fire. Merging? Merging. Do you think this hits the enemy? On the crossbow skill. Oh! Merging is a thing. So when you shoot all these bolts, when they all hit one target, they merge into one damage dealt. It actually makes sense. Shit. Oh, I forgot how good this could be. Bro, I just want to play Warrior. Warrior's got the best synergy, the best skills, the best everything. I play anything that isn't Warrior. And I'm just like, why? Why did I do that? Immolate. Yeah, but it's no good. Is that good? That's no good. I just don't think Rapid Fire Incendiary has a way to go. Fan the Flames is gonna be cool as shit, but like, imagine this for a second, right? I'm shooting a pack of enemies. Incendiary. They all blow up. Wait a minute, you say. Why didn't you just continue to spam Incendiary? I sit there, I don't know. Why didn't I? It's a solid question.
Take your time. Farewell. I've forged a few fineries.
My opinion, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am, is that when you play Warrior, you don't go full fire. And you also don't go full physical.
No interest.
The way I made it work... Oh, wait. The way I made it work is I just comboed Armor Break with the Molten One's Gift. That way, because like, Warrior does so much physical damage that even if you have like 5% leech, a Sunder is going to heal you to full, you know? And once we had Molten One's Gift, and then up here we had Burning Strikes, I felt like I was pretty much fine to do either way that like it would work. Let me go get water. That's just my opinion, though. I have noticed a lot of people just going full fire. I think they buffed a lot of, like, they buffed a lot of the warrior fire synergy, and they brought, I believe, yeah, they brought fire and rage into one singular build over here, which is pretty nice. So I do think that fire physical warrior.
Good day. Where to?
I'm not sure on that one, truth be told.
Hard to port.
The wind dancer thing, I mean. I have not personally used that.
Seems like a good place to lock someone up and throw away the key. It's easy to talk of justice. Living it's another matter. You're dead! Simple enough. Ooh, ought to keep this handy.
What the heck? More on the map over there. Didn't they nerf a lot of the movement abilities that like allow you to move while attacking? I should say passives at any rate.
Back to the grind.
Ow. No. Like, didn't they nerf a lot of like this stuff? The movement speed penalty from using skills while attacking. Didn't they nerf all those? I need to find the chapel. Warrior and minion builds, huh? Well, I'll figure it out. I think they nerfed them.
Freeze. I'll break you.
Can't say these guards didn't deserve it.
One down.
Who's next?
Guards deserved it. My opinion on most other builds are just through video showcase observations. Oh, yeah, I mean, you're kind of queuing into the problem. Is that what people will often do? Oh man, I've seen this happen so many times. People will showcase a build, but they put infinite money into it. And you have to remember, again, I did mention that gear in the late game is just stats, right? And so what I've seen some people do in a lot of these videos is, I saw this in version 1 Warrior, because as time went on and it became more and more obvious how bad the balance was in version 1, people were like rapidly running out of shit to showcase, and I saw a lot of people showcase version 1 Warrior, and I'd look at these builds with 5,000 HP, and it's like, yeah, you know what, my dude, you're correct. If you have literally best in slot on every piece of gear, you can tank and even dual wield.
Oh gosh. Something exciting is gonna happen, isn't it?
I got obliterated. What the shit? What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, but I've already done this. Why is it all like... Why is it all cinematic now?
Yes, through that gateway lies...
And I suppose you'll be
Don't
wanting...
be disappointed. Enter the gateway. Find Shipocado. He is the only one who can... If he is no willing, then everything I know as a man of science tells me that not for me.
We'll do our best.
Excuse... Oh,
That's what I like.
time is of the essence.
Okay, so... Okay, I understand the plot now. No, when I can do a boss battle.
Same old farm. Oh, seems I hit the jackpot.
Oh my god. It's like Mercenary doesn't like clicking. Verisium cuffs. I wish I had that earlier. And yeah, I mean, basically, I'm not sure what to do with armor as a stat, because the more armor you get, shockingly, the better it works. Now that makes sense on paper, but what that means is that you will reach a point with armor.
Bet all sorts of weird science goes on in here.
You'll reach a point with your defenses with armor where you're not just going to be...
I'll hold this medallion for you.
She just teleported in and stole our shit? Is she allowed to do that?
I shot.
I don't think she's allowed to do that, Chad.
Do not spare! Raging Inferno! A sacrifice for the queen.
Ow. I wasn't expecting the teleports behind you heavy hit. Yeah, no, Druid barely has any buffs or armor applying to Elemental. Like, he's got a couple, but that's about it.
Down goes another. Stupid zealot!
Why does he just call everybody a zealot? Sounds like, I like cheese. He's like, stupid zealot!
Oh, shipper, what's it
This
been hiding?
ends here. In Osiris' name, I shall end you. Consider the end. Issue of skill.
When's it gonna be my turn? Okay, I thought at some point it was gonna stop and I'd be able to fight back, and it just kept going and going and going. It's like the goddamn Energizer Bunny, dude. Chad, that's not even a skill issue. Yes, I could win any fight too if I just summoned never-ending one-shot blood orbs that just followed people around indefinitely. Yes, I mean, it's not hard.
Faith don't count for much when nobody's listening. Simple enough.
Life or mana? I guess we go with mana.
Humility. Humility is the first step toward freedom.
Ugh. Where are we going? Right? Is it Forgotten Cells? But there's nothing to do here. Oh, there's a lever. Lever. Oh,
Your sentence served.
it's just this.
I'll break you.
That was boring, but okay. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be fighting that Giga boss. Like, it lets you, but I don't think they really intend you to, let's say. What the fuck? I love giant Witchhunter explosions. Wait, I should really be getting my ascension points. Shouldn't I?
Locked up, left to rot. Poor bastards never stood a chance. Another notch on the helmet. Okay. You wonder if they reverted the Warbringer nerfs yet. I don't know what to say. Maybe. Maybe not. Elemental damage, flammability, freeze. Well, I mean, that's about all we can do, realistically speaking. We could do this node into... Wow. Damage penetrates 15 lightning resist. Yep, okay. Can cold get something? Or like... Who's next?
Knight armor. Hello, very fast player. What build did you decide to end up committing to? Well, I am currently just shotgun. Hello, new fire. So the only problem I would say is I don't think that wait, what? That sucked. Is Plant Druid still on the table? Do you guys want to see Plant Druid? Oh, it's the tentacle dudes. I guess this is the map they come from. I never knew, because on maps, they started one-shotting me, and I never knew, like, I knew they were from Act 4, I just didn't know what part of Act 4, you know? I mean, the EU5 game is just people, like, obviously, like, literally before the game, we discussed that if Hungary, Bohemia allied, that it just sort of crashes the game. So then they allied, like, okay.
I shot.
It's not even boring, it's just game breaking. Like, we were playing on the version 1 balance. Like, obviously every multiplayer mod is going to have to nerf Bohemia into the fucking ground. Well, it's not even playing for the win. They reasonably cannot, like, okay, let's put it this way. The only reason this is working out for them is that they're literally just friends outside the game who've agreed to never fight each other.
I didn't want getting out. It's a damn bathhouse down here. Not the fun kind. Look, mate, I didn't put you in here.
Running scared. I will have vengeance.
Not yet.
Don't I have to, like...
This Arnold's best could kill me. Because Arnold didn't try that. He's not here. He's my prison.
Not yet. Again.
I cannot die. Centuries drowning, and you think this will
It does have exposure.
Death will be your mercy.
Here it comes. It's almost finished.
I cannot die.
No need to thank me for freeing you.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd see the game from my perspective, very fast player, you'd notice why I've put increasingly less time into thinking or caring about the game. Because,
plan our next move.
there's not really anything I can do when everyone just looks at Bohemia Hungary and goes, yeah, dude, I ain't helping with that. So France has spent basically all his Diplo trying to kill me.
Welcome. Here for a deal. Good day.
Unironically. The game from an outside perspective I'm trying to keep interesting, but like from an inside perspective, it's literally just me showing up every week to sit there on a very laggy game to wait to be killed. It's just like, wee.
Good day. Do come again.
I don't think there's any reality ever that could or will ever exist where Poland ever matches or even comes to half of Bohemia. And honestly, Tata, I'm not sure where you're getting the idea that he could. Like, he didn't play amazing, no, but like, I don't know how you think he could really do better. Poland can match Austria? Yes, but not this Poland.
Doing business with you. Good day. Bye then.
The problem is this Bohemia is playing... It's like, I don't want to be mean, but like, also they're kind of being like weird and insulting Hildrick over it. And like, frankly, I think that... I think that... Oh, but that one's got rarity, fine. No, let's see with you. What was I gonna say? The Bohemia has played probably the worst Bohemia game we will ever see a Bohemia do. And... it's literally just the fact that
A few fineries.
it's... it's just Hungary Bohemia. Like no one can or comes close to matching that.
Already? Survive.
I mean, at a certain point, at this point, you basically just have to... I feel like you just have to game setup nerf Hungary and Bohemia down. Austria and Poland are strong, but they're not like...
Where to?
they're not like impossibly more powerful, let's say.
Half sail.
But like Bohemia Hungary, like the problem is all the Diplo, none of it matters because Bohemia Hungary could beat every single country on the map if France doesn't throw in.
Friendly faces, pointy spears. Quick, look at please.
Your timing is quite remarkable, you know. Together we can witness the birth of a new tomorrow. A better tomorrow. Now, I must ask that you wait here a time. I shall fetch the first herald. He will know how to aid you. I am sure he will be delighted to meet you.
What's all that noise? Seems I didn't get the invitation.
Oh, I was like waiting for an event or something.
The meddler in the flesh. We have been made well aware of your activities.
Kanu! How could you?
Let her go. It matters not. You will hand over what you have found. Come, Kanu.
Friend, give us the pieces. Come now, vintage.
Twilight lapdogs. Wait till I get my hands on that carcass.
I was like, Twilight lapdogs. Like, bro, wait. I'm actually confused. He had no issue with the Twilight until now, and then suddenly he's anti-Twilightian.
Stop them in their tracks! All in a day's work. This bell ain't just for show.
Okay. I'm not sure, okay. Yep. Just walking on through. I mean, so what do you do with Galvanic? Isn't that where you just leave your home node for other people's nodes? Huh. That's lots of bees? Yeah, they're beekeepers. What, do you think they're like evil religious people? What, just because they believe in religion they have to be evil? No, thank you.
Deal with this too old to be the order. Take your utopia and shove it!
Uh-oh. But it took so long to animate. Does he just have like Giga Resist or something? What is happening here? Bro, I'm just not dealing any damage to a motherfucker. And he just removed all his freeze buildup. Well, that's just unfair. Chat, I don't want to make him throw rocks at Stan. Then what? He kills his friends? That's kind of cruel, chat. Why did he die? Bro's just dropped dead. They see him die. They're just like, ugh! Oh, I really liked him. Oh. Just drops dead. I was such a fan. Oh, man.
Big operation. Whatever they're after, they want it bad. Twilight lapdogs. Dodge this!
They don't like that we're killing these guys. They are also people, yes. They do things. I don't know. What do you think these people do in their free time, Chad? It looks like they're digging. So they're doing something, probably. Jade amulet. Invasion rating, energy shield, all resists, fire resist. I think this makes sense. Oh wait, it's all attributes, not resists. Chat, can you read? Come on, chat. It was right there. You guys should be able to read it.
Lady Luck's not so stingy off.
I mean, we're basically playing a frost build.
Screw your utopia.
I feel like I'd rather just play plants. I mean, I bought this cosmetic and everything, though. Chat, give me opinions. You know what? Let's put it to the chatters who actually show up. What should I play? This, comma, continue, plants, or, I don't know, we could try the Jinn, but I really don't kind of actually want to do that, because leveling minions is ass! So don't vote for that one. I mean, continue this because I got the cosmetic, but I'm not too keen on it. I don't know. I feel like every time I play Mercenary, I run into the same problem every time. I just like... I get to the point where I can't do anything interesting with the build.
You and your shade cannot stop us. First Herald, deal with them.
As you wish. Recoil!
Try this on the
We
side.
build. You destroy. The Savior is precious. He is all that matters. Your time is shorter than you think. We build.
Oh. I mean, it does do damage.
Bury these fools, and we'll bury it all. For the
Yeah, dude, like, there's so much aura. I'm gonna call it aura, right? You got, like, right? But...
Wait, I know where they're keeping the beast. Orith, they're in Orith. Please forgive me, Makoru, please.
Treason is unforgivable.
Wait, no.
Let the ancestors judge.
that animation is so weirdly smooth. It makes me think why they don't do more animations. Aren't the plants physical based? I don't know what plants do.
Here to depict the weapon and the beast. Who made these?
Aren't the plants actually physical based while simultaneously being buffed by a lightning spell that waters them? Yeah?
This is it then. All roads lead here.
You done well. This feels
Oh wow. The votes are coming in, chat.
This will take most of my strength. Stand back. Behold! The might of the Karui!
No! What are you doing?
Taking what is rightfully ours. The Karui will now be stronger than ever before!
You fool! They need the weapon! The world is at stake!
Enough! What? No! Daughter! I will fix this. The Karui way!
You know, I might come back to this build, chat. I might come back to this. But I feel like there's gotta be a better way. I feel like heat grenades... No, because they didn't buff heat grenades. They keep buff... Well, that's the problem. If I want to do fire... Yeah, they got this fire synergy over here. They got fire synergy over there, too. Ugh, yeah, all the fire stuff's over here, man. What does that do? Increased ignite duration. Oh, boy. Because they got the firefighters. Damage pen's 10 fire resist. I guess that's... Yeah, my problem is that I'm just like, it's not... Like, I feel like I'm never going to add a new skill. I'm never going to do anything more interesting. one or two, like, basically the problem I have is every time I play warrior, I'm like, yeah, and then I go play other classes and it kind of ruins it for me. Does anyone feel the same way? Because when I play warrior, I've got so much synergy, I've got so many abilities, I've got so many buttons I want to be pressing and like tippy 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 tappy, right? But then when I play, like, you could say I'm not using my incendiary grenades enough, I'll admit, maybe I could use them more, but you can clearly see the problem is their attack speed is so small that, like, I'm not really getting anywhere with them. Yes. Chat, this is how you should always make thumbnails. Just layer them over each other. This is pro YouTuber advice to you, chat. Just pave over the road. Dude, I should have done plants from the beginning. I would have liked my life a lot more with plants. Can you imagine me, but with plants? God, that would have been cool. Gods, I was plant back then.
Primo Druid.
Plant duck.
Get to him! Get down the druid!
Monk decent? I would say they're decent, yeah. They just start over again? Fuck yeah!
Oh, seems Andreas not done with me yet.
What the fuck did he just say? Bro, seriously, I feel like this character is a meme. I'm gonna do Plant Druid. I might do Warrior later. But I've been kind of trying to do... Plant Druid looks fun, and I've meant to do it for a while. Why would I just re-roll a character, chat? Then I don't get to play the build. I want to, like, start a build, get to the middle of a build, play through a build. I don't want to just get to the end of a build. Great, now I'm done. How does... But... Okay, so I'm going to start a new stream here, chat. Watering my plants live in HD. Is the convenience store next to me open yet? I kind of want to go grab a coffee from there. They got a latte machine that I like, and I probably shouldn't admit this out loud, chat. I probably shouldn't say it because it makes me sound like a bad person. But I'm going to say it anyway. They don't seem to understand the difference in their pricing system between lattes and coffee. Now, part of me thinks that because I'm a regular, they're charging me the coffee price for a latte. Because, like, they know I grab a latte. I know he knows. He knows me. He tells me when it's working and when it's not working, and like he greets me, yada yada, right? But then when he comes to ring it up, he charges it as a coffee. Now, calling attention to that might make it awkward, you know, like I don't want it on the record that he knows that I know that, you know, but I don't know. I'm gonna do a plant build. Yes, chat. Maybe I should tell him, but like he knows. So like I don't know.